Hi guys, so today we are going to the Royal Ontario Museum and I will let you know how to go there for free. For regular pricing, the regular ticket price is around $28 for adult, and with student discount with valid student ID it's around $20. Let's go inside. So right behind me is the Royal Ontario Museum, and this is the largest museum of Canada with over 40,000 museum artifices. And this museum is located in the intersection of the Blair and the Queen's Park Road. And as I said, this is the largest museum of Canada. Let's go inside from the entrance. We will start this museum from the 4th floor itself. This is a very large museum and it takes almost 3 to 4 hours to cover the every places. So we will start from the 4th floor. This is our next destination. This is the Jurassic section of the Royal Ontario Museum, and as you have guessed from the name, this section consists of the dinosaurs, only the dinosaurs. So let's have a look. And as you have probably guessed, that one is a mammoth from the Ice Age. So we are entering the Africa, Americas and the Pacific, Asia Pacific section. This section is one of the best section, I would say, in this museum. In this section you find things from Egypt, the Greece and also from India. Starting, I would like to say that the Egyptian history, they are divided into phases or kingdoms, like the New Kingdom, the Intermediate, the First Intermediate, Second Intermediate, Middle Kingdom and the New Kingdom. So kings like Khufu, Khafre, they belong to the old dynasty, or just right after the Egypt, the northern and the upper Egypt was united. But kings like Tutankhamen, he came from the newer side, like the new dynasty, that period. But other famous kings like the Amenhotep and Amenemhat, so they used to belong to the middle to the second intermediate period. The pyramids that we see today in Egypt, like they were built mostly during the reign of Khufu, Khafre and Menkaure, so the old Egypt. But then I don't know the exact reason, like historians, they don't know the exact reason, but like the pyramid was not built after their region or were not that good, like for the Amenhotep or Amenemhat III. So the pyramid was not that good, and after that, like Tutankhamen, they didn't had any pyramid. So they were just buried in the tomb, of course with all the treasures and mummified sarcophagus and coffins. So like we don't get to see any pyramids. Enough of history. Let's dive into the museum things. this contains a mummy, a real mummy, and back there we have a tomb of kittens. So we will see both. Let's start with the mummy first. So now we are going to enter a real tomb. So this is how the inside of a tomb looks like. So enough of Egypt. Now we are going to the section of Rome, and with Rome, as you know, it's all about sculptures, marble sculptures to be specific. Called Life in Crisis. So as you can guess from the title, that this showcases the animals that are in crisis, endangered, or going to be extinct soon. This is an American bison. The species and fishes that are found in the western Atlantic part of ocean. Oh, look at that, the size of the lobster. It's so huge. The same polar bear. So this whole section consists of minerals and crystals from different parts of the world, and interestingly from outer space too. Like as you can see, these meteors, these are from the moon. So when there is a meteor shower or anything that collides the earth, so these rocks or these crystals, these have been collected from such events. And in this section you can see different types of classified meteorites and their scientific names. So this crystal, this is known as the barytes crystal. These are found under the ground naturally and more man-made. This consists of barium and sulfates. And over there we can see a huge crystal of quartz. Now, as you all know, quartz is the same crystal that powers the analog watches. You can actually touch this. It's so good to touch it. This crystal, this is also the barytes, but this barite also contains the calcite or the calcium. So, the barium, sulfate, and the calcium. We are heading towards our last destination of Royal Ontario Museum for today, and this is the Chinese section, and it's also huge, so a lot of artifices. museum has a separate exhibition for the Tyrannosaurus X, or commonly known as the T-Rex, showcasing the fossils and other things that were found by us after millions of years ago. So that's pretty much famous. So the T-Rex show that in generally it costs around $40 per person, including the museum ticket fees. But since it's Tuesday, so it's free for everyone. So let's have a look. So this was our overall tour of the Royal Ontario Museum. Hope you liked it, and it's pretty good. Like as I said, this is the largest museum of Canada. So located right in the heart of downtown Toronto. If you come here, you can just buy the city pass here. City pass costs around 99 plus tax. So this one you can come with the city pass too, but general ticket for this Royal Ontario Museum is around $30 plus tax. And like if you come on the 3rd Tuesday of any month like today, it's basically free. Everything is free inside, so it's up to you. Talking about the sections, like the section of the dinosaurs, the zoo, and the minerals, these are the one of the best section that I have seen. And also the Egyptian section, this is one of the largest Egypt section that I have seen in any museum. Like I have traveled to many museums across India and also in Canada, but this museum, the section of the Rome, the Egypt, this is one of the largest. So the second floor, the 4th floor is of course the worth it. So if you ever go there, make sure you don't miss it. Goodbye.